As the final step for our wall, we are going to add our railings to the walkway that we had previously installed. So first off, we're going to do the inside, since that's the easier. What you're going to need is wood blocks or wood planks for whatever wood you were using, so to fit the beam, and stone walls, and those could be whatever ones you want. We're actually using blackstone bricks instead of any deep slate, just to add a little bit of variety. So all we're going to do is we're just going to add the planks down and put the bricks on, or put the walls on top. And we're going to continue doing that around. So every spot next to the walkway, it's add the planks, add the walls. And we just do that for the entire inner circumference of the walkway. And as you're going, you will see there are the gaps between the walls, but they are large enough, or they're small enough that you can't actually walk through. So it does keep you safe on this side of the wall, so you don't accidentally walk off and take damage. Like that. For the outside wall, we're going to start with our blackstone bricks, and that's going to be the base for our wall. And similar to how we outlined the inner circle with planks, we're going to outline the outer circle with the blackstone. We're just going to come along here and just keep doing that all the way around the entire outside. Careful where you're dropping them. For the next layer of the wall, we're going to place solid blocks of our blackstone bricks. We're going to place them every third brick on the row we just placed. So starting right at the where it meets the guardhouse, one there, skip two, one there, skip two, one there, skip two, one there. And we're going to continue that pattern all the way across. When you get to the far side, you should end the same way you started with a solid block right next to the building. Next step, we're going to add our blackstone brick stairs. We're going to add them upside down in between the blocks that we just placed. So starting here, 1 and 2. We're going to continue that all the way across. One there, and one there, one there, and one there. When you get to this fourth set, this is where you're going to start needing to have temporary blocks on either side in order to place the stairs. So grab some dirt, wood, any other temporary block you want, whatever's easiest. You can drop those and clean up as you go. And we're just going to continue this pattern all the way to the end. And when you get towards the center of the walkway, it also becomes right around here. You're going to put a lot of temporary blocks down in order to do that. These are also slightly different. All the other ones, we were pushing the blocks so that they were butting up against the inside of the wall. With these 3 sets in the center of the walkway, we're going to place them so that the flat side is in towards the walkway. So they're both pointing outward from the wall. That one, we're going do the same thing at the center. So with these, you're probably going to have to come out a little bit, place that wall, and on that. Then the final difficult pair. There. And there. And it's just a mirror image of the ones we did previously. The final step for the top side of the railing, everywhere that we placed a stair, we are going to cap it off with a blackstone slab, or blackstone brick slab. 2 there, and there. So as you're placing them, you'll see you'll be putting 2 down with 1 gap between them. The last step is the external details. So we're going to add spruce slabs to the outside for the decorative support. We're using spruce to match the rest of the build. Obviously, whatever wood or whatever block you want to use for your build. We are going to be putting these underneath the solid blocks that we had placed earlier, not the slab. So it's going to start in the corner, skip 2, and place the next one. So we're going to put the first one there, skip 2 blocks, next one there, skip 2. And as you look, you should see that these are underneath where there isn't a blackstone slab at the top. And we're just going to continue that all the way until we get to the far side of the wall. Now that we have the railings up, the last thing that we wanted to do with the guardhouse is to add a wall to the ends going into the railings. So all we're going to do is use some spruce planks and stairs, and we're just going to go up the sides, so 3 blocks on either side, and then a pair of upside down stairs to make a nice arch on either side. Inside, just 1, 2, 3, a stair, and then 1, 2, 3, and a stair, and that gives you a nice little walkway and a nice little entrance into the guardhouses.